good morning, good night, wherever you're listening to this. Um, we got a problem. Hey, it's your number one faggot. We gotta fucking talk, okay? I'm an American. I live in America. Big deal. But, one thing I could say as an American is that, we've bred a culture of violence and we've never really stopped. And yeah, that might have to do with, gun laws or whatever, but on a more serious note, I want you to. An assassination attempt happened. It happened. And if that motherfucker was turning the wrong way, it would have gone through here, not through here. And that's kind of what I want to talk about, but I also want to talk about in a broader sense, just the culture we have. How in this country we radicalize young men and boys and give them guns and assume that they're not going to do stupid shit. Because they always do stupid shit. Young men always do stupid shit to prove that they are a man. Because they don't understand what it is to be a self kind of person, you know? I don't know if I can explain this, but I'm gonna fucking try. I'm not surprised that this happened. Let's be real. I'm not surprised that this happened. Y'all, I just want you to, y'all have been breeding this culture of violence, of do or die for God knows how long. I don't want to even think about it, but here I am talking about it, right? But I grew up in a neighborhood that was pretty violent. There was a lot of gun violence. I lost people. I lost people I loved because somebody had beef with somebody and they hit up the wrong house. They hit up the wrong house and took out my best friend, Alexandra Tellez, and her fiance. It was pretty devastating to me, and it's affected my mental health ever since. I'm not really here to talk about that. Now I'm gonna get political. Sorry, guys. I tried so hard not to make this political, but I'm talking about a political assassination. What the fuck? Yeah, no. Let's talk about what the Republicans are proposing and how that's completely unoriginal and shit I've heard before. The past, I don't know, 10 or so years post-Obama, ever since Obama stepped down from office, Republicans have had like this hair up their ass, like, and they're trying some wild shit. Shit that's original to them, but isn't original to communities of color. Like I said, radicalizing young boys and sending them out into the world with guns, hoping they do your bidding. That's some hood gang shit, but Republicans are gonna make you believe that it's just an accident, it's just a coincidence. This boy had mental health problem. Bitch, my whole hood had mental health problems. What the fuck are you talking about? We didn't get our services. We didn't get our help. Okay? You know, like, this shit's been going on in this country for fucking decades. Since I was a child. You know? For as long as I can remember. There are dangerous parts of this country. There are kids with guns out there on Instagram posing with their gun like they're the hot shit, like they're a man. But they're not. They're boys. They're boys that need guidance. They need fucking help. And this country doesn't give it to them. This country just says, well, it's your right to have a gun, so, you know, whatever. And guess what? People die. People get hurt. And everybody, all you light skins and the bubbled, cocooned up people that thinking that this is brand new shit. It's not brand new shit. I'm not surprised this 20-year-old had a gun. I'm not surprised this 20-year-old tried to do some stupid shit with a gun, because this is shit I've been seeing in my neighborhood for fucking decades. Okay? I'm not surprised at this shit. And all y'all popping jokes about this shit, it's unsavory. It's unsavory to me. It's unsavory to the communities of color. It's just fucking bullshit. Like, when are we actually going to take the problems of our country fucking seriously? You know, and not use humor as a coping mechanism instead of, you know, I don't know what the fuck, you know. You want this country to be like fucking Somalia? Fucking, you want Somalian pirate kids? Fucking kids with guns? Like over there? Go over there. Don't fucking bring that to America. I'm using your own fucking words against you guys. Like, fucking, you want a Project 2025? Project 2025 isn't fucking original. It's the shit they've been doing in Latin America for years. Dictatorship, evaporating social services, closing down departments, political coups just for the fuck of it, assassinating political rivals. Yeah, no, that shit's been happening in Latin America for fucking decades. You telling me, oh, if you don't like it so much here, why don't you go back over here? Dude, you're making it like over there. What the fuck are you guys thinking? You guys are making it like that here in America. Over there, they're laughing at you because they ain't new to this. They ain't new to this shit. You are. All you guys seem to be new to this shit. I'm not. We're not. Okay? And we've had it. Okay? The violence in our country has to stop somewhere. I only know that after this video, it's probably going to escalate to some kind of level that's unimaginable. I'm going to use an example. Everybody knows about that Kendrick Lamar Drake beef, okay? It's entertaining, it's fun. However, it's also causing an international incident with Canada because shots are getting fired at someone's mansion in Canada over diss tracks. Just a quick edit, I know there's a lot of political good that's come out of the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef and that Universal Group rivalry that they got going on. And I mean, it's beautiful. Bloods and Crips are getting along. They're holding hands. They're dancing together. The violence that was yesteryear, in 1992 beyondward, that had been sort of sequestered with the help of people like Tommy the Clown, with people that are in the community trying to change it. I'm not ignoring all the good that it's done. I'm not. And it's just proof that what I'm talking about isn't a fantasy. It can be a reality. We can stop the violence together. It is not a fantasy. It is real shit. It can happen. And the They Not Like Us hype is proof of that. It is proof that I am not talking nonsense to the camera. I am speaking from experience. All y'all are speaking from experience. The culture is real. The culture knows what the fuck's going on. The culture knows how to stop the violence. Okay? The rest of America needs to fucking do the same now. I mean, the biggest mistake that Drake made was comparing himself to Tupac and using Tupac's image and likeness for his own means. Kendrick, as a West Coast person, I'm a West Coast person, I can relate to him being like, oh, you want that beef? You want what he had? You want what Tupac had? You want that rivalry? I'll give it to you. With all the things that come with it, the violence, the shots being fired, and the fear. Drake got exactly what he fucking asked for. Unfortunately, it's causing an international incident. We're low-key at war with Canada. I'm not saying that we're going to be at war with Canada for real, but I mean, internationally, this isn't going to be overlooked. This is not going to be overlooked. We're not going to be sweeping this under the rug. This is real violence that's happening, that we're importing. America is importing its violence to countries that we're supposed to be friends with. I mean, yeah, we import our violence to countries that we're constantly at war with. That's a whole other video, and I know, you go watch Hassan, go watch them bitches, okay? They got that shit covered, okay? I'm talking about, more domestic kind of things, okay? Shit that hits closer to home for me, okay? We're importing our own violence to countries that didn't really fucking ask for it. I mean, yeah, we do that. We do that. The CIA does that. The ops do that. But, I mean, What more do you want to hear from our own citizens? Our own citizens are sick of this. If you're white, okay, you've already dealt with Columbine, you've already dealt with all these school shootings, okay? If you're not white, you've dealt with those school shootings and beyond. You've dealt with neighborhood violence. You've dealt with fucking neighbors getting pissy. You've dealt with fucking gang beef, okay? Like, you've dealt with that, okay? This is almost no fucking different. These are kids with fucking guns acting immature and thinking they can change the world with a bullet because you taught them to. Because you said it was okay, that these weapons are okay, that, you know, being a man means always having a gun. And that's not okay. That's not what, that doesn't always have to be true. You can be a kind, loving person. You could be a kind, loving family man and not incite violence. You know what I mean? I know I've kind of gotten off the rails with the subject, but like, just take it from the mouth of babes, okay? Like, the kids are fucking sick of this violence, okay?
And also, I feel like y'all need to stop all this violence talking about each other's dead relatives. Cause I know in some part of your heart you feel messed up. Just how I said I wasn't on no side. Like when I heard them talking about how baby got on the floor and he was crawling, screaming, "Please don't shoot me." It was sad because you laughed at it like it was a joke. Death is not a joke. Death is something you don't want to play with. Cause when you die, you're gone. Ace or Fulio, like they just need to both talk to each other, have a sit down talk like a man, because they're getting older. They shouldn't even have to buck it out. They already did so much damage to each other. Let me tell you somewhere to go at. Go on Moncrief Road on the north side. They got so much shootings, bro. That's exactly, baby got killed in 45th Street and Hilltop. You go to Hilltop, you gonna find somewhere.
What would you guys want to say to Young and Ace, if you could say something to them?
Quit the violence. My mom, know your mom. Just quit the violence. Like, we don't want to get into this, and especially when we live close to your block, that's not real good.
Ongoing cycle. It's like it's never gonna stop.
Yeah, it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop.
Motherfucker, like, can't you hear us? I mean, we're the people. We're trying to speak to you, people of power, telling you this shit has gone on long enough, and we are really sick of it. That, or I'm just old, and I'm sick of seeing fucking people get shot. I'm not on anybody's side. I want you to take your political bullshit out of this video, okay? This is about, like, real people and real issues. This is about life or death. This is about no political agenda right now, because I'm really... If you go far enough left, you go right. If you go far enough right, you go left. It's the pendulum that keeps on swinging. Politics are an ever-swinging pendulum. They swing left, they swing right. All I try to do is not get cut in between, like the rest of us. We're trying not to get cut by the fucking pendulum of politics in this country. You know? There's two parties. They swing. Each state, they swing differently. And it's just a matter of time before it swings back. It never changes. All we're trying to do is not get cut by the blade of politics. And it's sad. It's a sad existence, but it's one that we decided to live. It's one that we decided to live upon when we said, hey, we're Americans. So, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling y'all to wise the fuck up. And you should just stop sensationalizing one situation when situations like that are happening all over this country. Okay? Situations like that are happening all over this country. And y'all are just complaining. Y'all are like, oh, if you don't like it here, go back over there. You guys are making it like over there, here. What the fuck? I just wanted to say, nothing you guys are doing that's fucking original. I mean, Democrats be pissing me off too, because they ain't taking this shit seriously either. They're just like, oh, well, we'll just play ball with the, you know, with the people that are just as crazy as us, you know? They're ever swinging. They shake hands. They work at the same place. They're not for us. Nobody is. We, as Americans, have had to be self-determined. make our own way, fucking survive on our own without anybody's help. There are some people like that. I'm lucky and blessed to be talking with you, through the means that I do have under a roof that I finally am under. I'm privileged. I will say this. And I hope that my light-skinned, blue-eyed ass will get through you asses and fucking listen to me. Because I know black and brown people have been saying this shit for fucking ever, okay? I just hope I get fucking through to you. That's why I'm making this fucking video. You fucking see this? Bitches. And that's the sad part. I'm only light-skinned because my mom purchased me in a bottle or in a cup for $85. And she said, well, I wanted to make sure you were light-skinned and with blue eyes because I knew you'd stand a chance in this world that way. You know how fucking sad that is? You know how far we have to go just to reach you? I'm like a product of that, and I'm going to reach you. I just want to tell you guys, just stop. Stop acting like it's the end of the fucking world. It's not, okay? One thing that is very common, being amongst you white people, very white people, is that, like, every time something happens, it's the end of the world. Oh my God, Y2K is the end of the world. Oh my God, somebody didn't get elected, it's the end of the world. Oh my God, somebody is elected, it's the end of the world. Oh my God, my panties are in a bunch, it's the end of the world. I should drink myself to a frenzy and forget everything and never interact with the community around me. Stop with this end of the world shit. Stop panicking, stop sensationalizing, and stop making jokes and take this shit seriously. Because we have, okay? Every time. It's like you white people are like afraid of the monster you created. Like it's fucking Frankenstein. And you try to annihilate it, and all Frankenstein wants to do is say hi. Fucking. And that's exactly what this assassination attempt is. You created the monster that almost shot your candidate. You guys created that monster. Are you guys afraid of that monster? No? Of course not. You're just gonna feed the beast, aren't you? You fuckers. It's not original. Because you know what? Radicalizing children is exactly what gangs do. Is not original. Project 2025 is not original. Starting political coups because you don't get your way is not original. It's the same shit that's been happening in other countries. In Mexico, in Brazil, all these other countries that you talk shit about all the fucking time. In kids with guns. This shit's been happening in Africa for all this time. You guys ready for that? Are you guys ready for America to be like Palestine? For America to be like Mexico? Are you ready for America to be like these countries? No, I know you pussy asses aren't. Because you guys are so comfortable in your bubbles. You're so comfortable. As long as I have my TV, as long as I have my pizza, as long as I have the little things, I'll be forever happy and I can ignore the world around me. Bitch. The world around you is going to crumble if you don't get your shit together. Touch grass. Go outside. For the love of God. For the love of the goddess, whatever you fucking pray to, just get your shit together, America. Fuck. I need you light-skins to stop acting surprised when shit happens like this. Because it just pisses us off more that you acting like this is brand new when we have been telling you, people of color have been telling you, that this shit has been going on for fucking years. For centuries. Harvey Milk, a gay political candidate for the Republican Party. Y'all don't talk about him. Y'all don't talk about him all. Oh, I know why you guys don't talk about him. It's because that got shot. It's because that got shot and you don't want to hear about it. Guess what? He got shot. I try so hard to just exist. Okay? And another thing, this Supreme Court fuckery. Y'all are gonna fucking regret it. It's gonna be nasty. And the rulings that came out. It's illegal for homeless people to fall asleep. What, you want us awake? You want us like awake 24/7? That's just gonna cause us to do more drugs so we can stay awake and tweak the fuck out. You want more tweakers on the street? You guys, I'm sorry.
You guys want more tweakers on the street? You don't want us to sleep?
There's a lot of working class homeless that have jobs, that work at your Taco Bells, that work at your McDonald's, that work at other places. There are working class homeless people that aren't always at their tents. And guess what? Those motherfuckers need to sleep. So what? You want us just to forever be awake? And just hopefully that helps us piss off in your city and we go camp out in the middle of nowhere where you can't see us? The fuck? I already tried that. And guess what? It didn't work. You fuckers always find a way to bring the violence to us. Because guess what? When I was living out there in the woods, when I was homeless for the God knows how many times I've been homeless at this point, the violence found us. You turned the woods into the hood. There was some beef, some kind of beef, and some kind of drug addicts were pointing their guns at us, and we had to stop them. There was a fight that broke out. A Lakota woman got bitch slapped in the face, okay? And then the rest of the gang came in and defended her. That woman had a child, okay? This is not acceptable. This is not fucking acceptable. No matter where we hide, the violence finds us. I don't want you fucking surprised when it happens in your neighborhood. I don't want you fucking surprised when it happens in your neighborhood. I want you to fucking do something. And say something. And talk about it. I don't want you fucking surprised. I don't want you sensationalizing it. I don't want you fucking making memes about it. I don't want you fucking saying, oh, wow, he missed. Oh, wow, the violence should have been worse. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You want it to be like that hood? You want the hood in your hood? Then shut the fuck up. Because Pennsylvania just turned to the hood. It's no different than the kids with guns where I grew up. It's no different. Radicalized kids trying to prove that they're men doing stupid shit with guns happens across this nation. And in other nations too. I'm sure other nations have this problem too. I know for a fact they do. Y'all touting that America is gonna be so great, so safe, the bestest in asbestos. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Have you walked down the street? And another thing, since we're talking about politics, are y'all actually mad at trans people? Or are you mad at bitches you see on the internet? Because I know trans people. They've done nothing but help me with my math homework. They have fed me. They have clothed me. They have become my bestest friends. They do nothing to you. And maybe like 10 years ago, nobody gave a shit about trans people. Oh, now you give a shit? Oh, now you give a shit. Because it disturbs your ecosystem, disturbs your algorithm, disturbs your whatever the fuck. Get off the phone. Go outside. Meet people. Do something with your life. Stop bitching about people you ain't never gonna meet. Stop reacting to people you ain't never gonna meet. Stop reacting to people you ain't never gonna meet. Because guess what? They don't want to meet you either. I try to be simple. But this faggot is fucking pissed. You gringos are fucking pissing me off. At the end of the day, I hope you learn something. If not from me, then go watch a Lindsay Ellis video. Go watch FD Stringer video. Go watch a foreign man and foreign land video. Go watch a creator that knows what they're talking about, okay? Because I'm just some random faggot on the internet, and I have been since 2010, just ranting and raving the way that I have, clueless and aimless, you know, with no care in the world. I don't do this for fucking money. I don't do this for fucking views. I've never done it for that. I've done it because it's the only way I have a voice. And that's why trans people and other people speak out on the internet. If you don't like that, tough shit. Turn off your phone. Who gives a shit? If you don't like that shit, turn it off. Go outside, touch grass. Jesus. Go to church. Go to the synagogue. Go to the temple. I don't give a fuck. Just do something with your life, okay? Instead of hating. Because hate is going to cause problems. International problems. Your hatred is going to cause international problems. Because the whole world is watching America right now. And no one's happy. And eventually, somebody's going to be pushed to the edge. And maybe some other country's going to do something stupid. Are you going to be ready when Ohio becomes a war zone? Are you going to be ready when Kansas becomes a war zone? Are you going to be ready when the cornfields have burnt up because somebody from some other nation said, hey, fuck America, and they just poop some shit? I know the hood's going to be ready. I know Gresham is going to be ready. I know Modesto's going to be ready. I know fucking Parkland in Tacoma is going to be ready. Are you? Because I don't think you are. I'm not saying to buy more guns or anything. I'm just saying be mindful. We are on the internet. We are internationally representing our country. And if we are always in motherfucking discourse, then we are just gonna look like fucking buffoons to everyone else. I hope you fucking learned something today, because I learned I couldn't trust any of you. I can't trust any of you motherfuckers. This is just a diary. The diary of a faggot. DOAF. Doflix. It's all I've ever been. And when I get shot, I hope you remember this channel, because it's all I'll ever have. Aside from paintings. You know, back in the 30s and 40s, even before that, mothers would cry that their sons died at war. Now in 2024, mothers are crying because their sons and daughters died at school. I want y'all to think about that. I don't care if you get depressed about it. Fuck you.